Hey, Barji.
Oh, hey, Shmurda.
What's going on in your life?
Nothing much, just praying. You know me, if there's one thing I love more than my wife, my children, and my own well-being, it's God. But sometimes I feel like I just want to be me, just to enjoy my life without having the weight of God's shoulder on my eyes. Like
you want to choose your own religious path that suits your social, intellectual, emotional, and your spiritual needs, but while also being connected with God. Yes?
Exactly, Shmurda.
I think we should take ideas from all over India and all over Europe and make it our own.
We should, but what should we call this vast new religion?
Was fun, right? While the founding of Hinduism wasn't nearly as fast or irresponsible, it was thought to have begun around 2500 BC in the Indus River Valley. This is due to archaeological findings that were found there and the word Hinduism itself, which derives from the Sanskrit word meaning dweller of the Indus River.
That's right, Savannah. The religion of Hinduism had no formal creator like Buddhism or Judaism. Rather, it was a fusion of culture and religion from the Indus Valley and India. That's right, India!
What George is trying to say is that after planting the seeds of Hinduism, the inhabitants of the Indus Valley left northwestern India, where they mingled with their Hinduism beliefs, with the Vedics and Indians and the Indian Empire, forming its true foundations. This process took so long over the course of many centuries that there are no formal leading figures, just a mere process of spread.
India sure is a nice place, Barjit. Moving here was definitely a good decision. This is the perfect place to go to religion.
I agree. Taking inspiration from the Vedas and Upanishad texts, we shall create a variety of different beliefs, each one adding different aspects of philosophical religion. The ultimate goal of Brahman, which will be known as moksha.
But what happens if we die before our union with Abraham?
Why, that's where our next belief aspect comes in, samsara. Achieving the heightened state of Brahman will certainly take more than one lifetime, so the notion of reincarnation will definitely help us achieve our goal.
You're a genius, Barjit. And the body you reincarnate into can be decided by an aspect of our religion, karma. Not only does that encourage our followers to live a life of purity, but it shall raise your chances to achieve moksha. What a complicated and numerous way to assess a religion?
Well, this is religion, Shmurda. This is what will govern our very livelihood. For God's sakes, it's a way of life.
True that, Barjit. True that.
Well, that was a mouthful, right? Allow us to break it down for you. Followers of Hinduism believe that all humans had souls, which is known as Atman. Now, while Hinduism realized and understood that basic human traits such as the wanting for wealth, power, and pleasure were normal, the ultimate goal of Hinduism was to reach a union with Brahman, which was understood as moksha.
But how would a follower of Hinduism reach moksha? This union with Brahman was believed to take multiple lifetimes, which brings up another premise of the Hinduism ideology, samsara, which is essentially reincarnation.
The body of life of who you are reincarnated as was the purpose of karma. This was believed to be the result of your actions in your previous life. For example, being born into a high social position implied you had good karma in your past life.
Oh, hey, Barjit.
Oh, hey, Shmurda.
I see this religion of ours is getting really deep.
Indeed. I believe it has something to do with those darn Brahmin priests.
Me too, Barjit. Me too. Anyways, it's not that we men are equal to women in Hinduism, right?
That's actually incorrect, Shmurda. Not true at all. You see, the laws of Manu ancient text that our very own Hinduism is implied to have taken inspiration from, states that men were higher than women, even going as far as to say that all embryos conceived are male, and that only weak semen creates females. Oh! I could even argue that the laws of Manu were a direct source for certain Hinduism gender roles. They state, a virtuous wife should constantly serve her husband like a god, which is what we follow in Hinduism.
This is quite contradictory to what I've read, Barshi. I've done my fair share of reading in the Kama Sutra, which depicts women as empowered, and also sexual pleasure was a valid goal for both men and women.
The stats of women were all over the place, Shmurda, but that's okay. One thing we know for sure is that men and women were equal when it came to dedication to certain deities.
Sounds good with me.
Sounds good with me too, Shmurda.
Hinduism comparisons! Both Buddhism and Hinduism believed in karma. Differences.
Hinduism had no single founder. Buddhism had Siddhartha Gautama.
Hinduism had the Vedas. Buddhism had the Eightfold Path.
As the lovely Shmurda once said, Brahmin priests traveled all around India, inadvertently causing the spread of Hinduism.
What we want you to take away from this video are the diverse, unique beliefs and history of Hinduism, along with the culture and differences in gender.
Yep, this is more than just a religion. This was a way of life. This is...
Out here in the fields, I find for my meals. I get my back into my living. I don't need to fight.
Both strived for a sense of enlightenment and